we're coming back into this next round. FIrebirds were able to get 2 checkpoints as well as 59 meters. They're going to have to play some pretty good defense here. They have an Orisa, a Soldier, Soldier, Bastion, Calf Rockets, can't remember her name. I have no clue. I have no clue what Monk's playing. But they're starting off good here. The Lucio does go down. That's already 1 support down. Jumpy, low, and will go down. All 4. Just leaving the Genji, and the Genji will fall off. Amazing first push here for the FIrebirds on this defensive front. A good amount of ult charge too. JT Lule already at 50%. We know that ult is broken, so it's going to be interesting to see if it continues to be broken now that we're on defense.
Yeah, I was grabbing a drink, and I won't lie, I was hearing a mad celebration from the FIrebirds as I was walking by the team. And I was like, oh, something good must be going on. So I'm glad they stopped that first push. Plenty of time, though, on the clock. And the FIrebirds now playing a little bit off-site. Oh, that's always tough to combat when they take the high ground. FIrebirds are going to be pushed away a little bit. We need that drop down, though, to come through.
Ooh, already 1 down. It is going to be JT Lule as well as Sam. That's both DPS. Oh, 3 DPSs, and I believe No, that's the healer. No, that's the healer.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
No, that's the support player.
Hey, we will make an Overwatch caster of you yet.
Oh my gosh, the Lucio got 2. And on the Orisa.
Yeah, there you go. I don't care about the pronunciation as long as you got all the letters in there. So, works for me. Orisa, I say Orisa, tomato, tomato.
It is tomato, tomato, you know?
It is, especially, oh my gosh, especially when Orisa's getting murdered like this. FIrebirds having a fallback once again. There's a great amount of space being taken by ISU right now.
Look, there's a soccer ball on his gun. We know that.
What's up?
On the soldier's gun, there's a soccer ball. We know that.
We have gun buddies in Overwatch now?
Apparently. Look, it's a nut kit.
What? See the Orisa all come through. Ooh, Junker Queen gets a pick there. Snowstorm has the ultimate at the ready, and wow, Genji Blade will be able to take out Snowstorm. Sam trying to push back. Who's been escorting the cart there? This entire time it's just been Baptiste chilling on the cart.
A lot of time they are getting.
Gallifrey gets another pick. Problem now is the FIrebirds are just staggering too much, where it's very easy to pick them off.
It worked. Oh
We're back. God. We're back. We're so ready.
The lid should be working now.
I just want to say, I was right the whole time.
Oh, congratulations.
Who would have known? Who would have known?
Yeah,
Okay.
they don't trust our ideas as much once we're in front of the camera.
No, not at all. I agree. I never trust you guys.
See, exactly. I was like, you're behind the camera at the time, and you know you don't trust what we said. FIrebirds in a tough spot. 4.5 minutes left on the clock, which is an eternity in Overwatch. And they just keep getting pushed. Oh my gosh, Genji gets taken out.
No. That is...
Wow, FIrebirds in a tough spot. They got to stop them from reaching that point. Otherwise, map 2 will go to ISU. And with that team kill, will it even be enough time? I'm sure Sam switches to Tracer now.
No.
Sojourn, still pretty good movement. Crazy Mage goes to Wrecking Ball.
There it is.
Sam to Tracer, everyone trying to just make it to the point. Sam makes it in time to stop it. Will the FIrebirds be able to claim a fight here? Even still unable to do so. FIrebirds will start falling one after another as ISU is set to take flight into map 3 up 2-0.
Yeah, it's been a very good game for these Redbirds. They still have to close out here. Map 2. It's been a very close game.
Wow.
Well,
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one, Blizz.
But that was a closer game.
It was closer than number 1, I'll say. It was closer.
They held out very good on defense in the beginning and had actual good offense because they got to 2, and 2 is hard against.
Hey, Crazy Mage, they'll play the game. We take that. We take that. Roll Birds.
You know, I love the boulder. Honestly, it's one of my favorite things to look at when watching this game.
I won't lie, though. I'm looking at this, and it feels more like a JT Lule play of the game than it did a Crazy Mage play of the game.
So, just to ask you something, Flair, because we were watching the Redbirds just only push the payload with Baptiste. Why? I feel like every time I watch, it's just the Baptiste pushing the point. Why would you say that is?
So basically, with that part, once you've claimed that first initial point, right?
Yeah.
Since that first choke is so hard to get through, you want to send as many people as you can forward to create space. And since Lucio was their other support, Lucio is very movement-based. It could get them in and out of fights very quickly. And so that allows them to go and try and, one, use either a speed boost to push up as far as possible and take the fight like to the Firebirds as far up as they can. And that way you could still have one person on the point moving the point, because otherwise the point doesn't move unless someone's on it.
Okay. I knew the end part there was like, yeah, the point doesn't move unless someone's on it, but I always find it weird that it's just one of these supports that is always just sitting back.
Right, and that's because
having a nice time.
Yeah, and it is usually ends up being Baptiste, just because, especially, you're pretty much only going to see, I mean, I guess we're seeing more Ilari these days, but the main supports that are going to be used that you're going to see are Baptiste and Lucio. Just one, because the Baptiste is very much in like favorable from the Firebird standpoint, and then Lucio is just very meta right now, just due to the amount of movement that is required now to have like good team fights.
Okay.
Being able to get in and out of situations very quickly. Plus the mobility of Lucio. He's very good at capturing a point or like staying on a point if he's last because of the wall riding ability.
Oh, right. I forgot about the wall riding ability.
And so you will probably see Lucio in just about every composition. Not that you will have to be sitting here anymore this season, but
no promises.
No promises indeed. Overwatch. Our problem is all our Overwatch teams play at the same time. We got so many great casters on the teams, but can't use them if they're playing.
I mean, this duo of Sam and JT Lule, that first time I produced Overwatch was incredible.
Was it?
They were hilarious. they were just working off each other really well, and it was activation too, so there was push. And if you didn't see those streams, Sam absolutely hates push. With I think
that
passion.
I do know. I'm well aware of that because he told me about it last week. So I believe this means we are going to Flashpoint now.
Yep.
And I can confirm to you that that's what it's called, because there it is. Boom. It is called Flashpoint.
We're doing better.
But I can also tell you I have never seen the map we are about to play before in my life. It is called Saravasa. And I'm not quite sure. We might be taking a slight break, so we will probably be back in just about a minute or two with the next map.
The passion takes over, infecting your body. You lose control. I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. Gotta have your body. Gotta have your body. I don't need nobody. Gotta have your body. Gotta have your body. I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. Gotta have your body. Gotta have your body. Just feel what's real now. Gotta feel. Gotta feel what's real now.
Welcome back, Firebirds, for hopefully the most successful attempt at an Overwatch stream we've seen in a while. We will be playing on map number 3 now, Flashpoint on Servasa. The Firebirds down 0-2 right now to ISU. They're trying to rush toward the point, but once again, I think there's just been a speed diff from ISU as they've reached the point first every time, which has left the Firebirds on the outside looking in, unable to make it to the point, and now the first capture is already going to be in progress. I believe it is the first 3 capture points in this little Flashpoint, and the timer moves quicker than it does on regular control maps. Biscuit and Jumpy starting off with a bang. Ooh. Taking out 3 Firebirds. Snowstorm barely able to escape. Trying to get some retaliation going. Doesn't quite work out.
This might be the first time I've seen a Moira and a Mercy this season.
That's true. I was about to. I would have been embarrassed if Augur wasn't about to play Lucio, because that would have literally gone against everything I had just said. Of you're gonna see at least one Lucio. So we will see. I think the Moira Mercy pick is going to be interesting, but I love the Ramatra pick. I think Ramatra is a great tank, especially in like more of a brawl setting like this, just due to the fact that, one, his ultimate is ridiculously strong for when you need to stay on one consistent point.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. Firebirds able to get a couple picks. The clap back coming from Junker Queen doesn't work as Crazy Mage starts to heat up here for the Firebirds.
Okay.
And they will actually be able to take the point. I think.
It is the
sending it to overtime. Yeah, Firebirds now have to win out for this point. Otherwise, we head to point number 2. Snowstorm gets a great start on Biscuit.
So, is it crazy for me to say that Ramatra just has crazy damage for being a tank?
No, I don't think that's crazy to say. I think Ramatra is very glass cannony. I don't think I don't think he's got that much health in base form. I think it's only in his what is it? Annihilation form.
Yeah, he does get armor. That's right. I thought he just always had the armor, but yeah, like he's got a very low health if he's putting out that much damage.
Oh, and there's the Annihilation. Crazy Mage gets 1 pick. There's 2.
I mean, well, that's still 450.
Finally 3 from Sam, and Snowstorm will get 4.
Ooh, he might take this.
That might actually be enough for the Firebirds to just take this point.
The speed is going to go up, which is what we really like to see as we get closer here. They're going to have to do a final point. Otherwise, they might just give this one to the Firebirds, which, hey, we'll take any day of the week.
We take it. We take it. Scraping. Lucio will make it probably back to the point in time. So we'll be down to 1 more fight. Oh! They didn't get it! They didn't get there in time. That's crazy. I don't even know if the Firebirds realized it at first. Now we are going to fight our way to the next point. We're not quite sure where it is, especially because no spawn points have been changed. Firebirds now trying to get there, but will be on the heels of the Redbirds.
There's a, it was, I think the Junker Queen just
ulted
the
Junker Queen ult, and it's going to be helped out by Jumpy and Biscuit, some savage DPSs for the Redbirds. They will get the team kill there. Next point unlocks, so that'll be a perfect start for them. They'll probably get up to about 25 or 30 by the time the Firebirds are able to
maybe
start
even more.
taking
Look at
the
how
point.
far away they are. Like I said, it's kind of slow right now, but okay. Well, we can't really see where they are because this is
Lucio is vibing though. He is a parkour master right now.
He's a little too fast for us, I would say.
Firebirds moving toward the next point now, trying to take high ground. And they're going to try and drop in. Firebirds in a very brawl tactic right now. Same thing for a little bit dive with the Genji. We'll see what happens here. We see the Kiriko ultimate come out from Thriller. It's going to allow for a lot of picks for the Redbirds. And the Firebirds will just be kind of swiped to the side on their push there. We may actually just see the Firebirds deciding to wait for the next point. I don't know if they can make it back there in time.
Point E is just so funny.
Yeah, I would say the timer's about to go crazy here, so I don't think the Firebirds are going to be able to make it to that point in time. They're probably just going to hope to get to the next one, and that is the plan. Because no one switched to a Speed Demon character. Firebirds going to accept the 1-1 and just hope that they guess right on where the next point is.
Flashpoint, Palace.
And I think they did.
Ooh, soccer ball. It's back. Oh, it's gone again.
Firebirds actually did not. They're actually going to be pretty close. Soccer. Oh, well, we were talking about the soccer ball earlier. We didn't know there were gun buddies in Overwatch now. So it will be a 50-50 fight now. Firebirds were able to claim the high ground, though. Not sure how useful that'll be with a character like Reaper, though, who's going to have to try and get in the back lines. I would like to have seen a Bastion come out of the Firebirds here. As cringy as I've always said that is, I think with that high ground it would have been very helpful. Redbirds running into that high ground. They will get the first 2 picks of the fight. Crazy Mage finally retaliates back. But Gallifreyan will get Snowstorm. Sam finds a pick, tries to get another. Cannot follow in time, and now it's Sam versus the world here. Will be taken out pretty swiftly. And the Firebirds will be coming from behind now on this second point.
Hi. Hi.
Firebirds trying to come on through main now. Main, I'm saying like it's Valorant. I'm too used to casting Valorant.
I was just thinking, I'm like, man, some Valorant would be a lot easier to cast right now.
Yeah, if you ever want to join me on Monday, there's space.
I don't know, the duo you guys got.
Yeah, me and Toner do go kind of crazy. That's another shameless plug. Come check out Flair and Toner, or Tanner and Toner as we're better known.
Only on the Mercy.
Wow, we just see another great team fight out of the Redbirds as they wipe the Firebirds.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
The Redbirds have just had incredible team fights all day, and now...
So we'll see what happens here. Oh my gosh, we see an ultimate come out. There's the Kiriko ult again. It just does such a great job at supporting the team's DPS. And the Firebirds are getting wiped again. That'll be another flashpoint for the Redbirds. JT Lule able to get one, but ultimately it might just be a waste of an ult as the rest of them fall. Next flashpoint is opening This is do or die now for the Firebirds. The Redbirds just need to capture this last flashpoint to take the match.
The more we watch this Flashpoint, you know, it's a very interesting game mode. I think the big world aspect of it definitely helps for like a lot of different strategies. Like we said, we hadn't seen a lot of these supports or even any of these characters really being used by the Firebirds, and now they're all coming out for Flashpoint. And it worked for them a little bit in the beginning.
Firebirds, Firebirds trying to make something of this last attempt. We see Sam get a pick, but instantly taken out by Augur. Firebirds starting to secure the objective, though. They seem to have control of the point. And now it'll be Redbirds trying to bounce back. Firebirds. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, they're going to have to regroup and actually put together the team fights we know they can take, because the Firebirds are looking really strong so far in this one. They might be down 1-2 right now, but they've been able to hold their ground for a lot of these fights they've been a part of.
Yeah, I think the Firebirds have done a much better job of adapting to pacing and play in this map than they have in the other ones. So I'm hoping that they at least can force flashpoint number 5 and take the next one after that. Creeping up 50, Gallifreyan though, the tanks and DPS, just shout out the Redbirds. They've been coordinating very well on their attacks, and they're wiping the Firebirds out one by one, as that will be another team kill for the Redbirds.
And hey, we got up to 72% there. That's what we like to see. The ults may be a little low, and the ults for Redbirds may be really high, but I still think there's a chance. A good 80% here remaining for the Redbirds.
I do actually think this will all come down to this next fight, because Firebirds will be able to capture it if they get a team kill. And if they don't, they've got a long trek back after the respawn. And with it already at 41, and it's going to keep ticking up while the fight's going on. But I think it is going to come down to this, and I hope the Firebirds are aware of that too. You see the Junker Queen ult coming on out, as I just got absolutely boosted on the game. Jumpy though, Augur, Gallifrey, Kiriko ult, and it is all but over right now as Sam trying to bounce back with Crazy Maid. We see the Lucio ult come out. JT Lule throws their ult now. Firebird staying alive, bending, almost breaking, and that might be it as we are at 95. Snowstorm can't quite make it back. And that will do it for match number 1 for the Firebirds tonight, as ISU claims it in dominant fashion.
It's really unfortunate here for the Firebirds, but I think there is a good amount to learn from this team and playing against them, because they, like we said earlier, very coordinated teams, really did well in team fights. But the Firebirds, I think, excelled in those like one-on-ones. They were definitely winning the fights where it wasn't this giant hoopla of everybody on Redbirds taking over.
Yeah, I agree. Firebirds had their moments there, but ultimately this is a learning moment, I think, for everyone. It is about finding synergy with your team, because I did feel like the Firebirds, in contrast to what you were saying, were just playing a little bit too solo at times, and not really working with their other abilities on the team in order to get the job done. And ultimately, that's where the Redbirds were able to just conquer the entire match. Very well played by them. We are going to take a bit of a break. We'll be back at 8:30 with match number 2. Can't remember who they're playing. I believe it's Mizzou. Yeah, we'll be going up against the University of Missouri at 8:30. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for dealing with the technical difficulties and for our less than stellar knowledge on the recent update in the game. Thank you so much, and we will see you then.